I have a wealth of 37 years of experience. I was a director of one of the company where we have purchasing from land till operational for 4 years. ESG, if we see industries sometime back, there was SSC, HSC, health and safety, was a buzzword 20 years before.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series by World Development Corporation. I am Tanay All, uncovering some great achievements and contributions by unsung heroes inspiring others. It's going to be a great show today since we have the privilege of uncovering the career journey of Mr. Suresh Kumar Bhatt, who, with his 37 years of rich experience, is serving at Praj Industries Limited as its production and planning control head. Mr. Suresh Kumar Bhatt, at present Head of Production and Planning Control for 4 units within Praj Industries Limited, possesses an extensive wealth of expertise in the heavy engineering sector, accumulated over an impressive span of 37 years. We welcome you on the show, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for an great introduction. And as you said, I have a wealth of 37 years of experience. To say my background, I started my journey with a company called GMM Fodler and then worked for L&T Hazira, Larsen and Toubro Hazira, for 14 years in various capacity. Then I worked abroad in Kuwait, Oman, and UAE. And then I joined Praj in 2022. I joined Praj as a production planning and control head. And after 2 years, I have been promoted to head equipment manufacturing and factory manager. Yes, we at Praj, we have an excellent quality and on-time delivery. Our on-time delivery is, I would say, last year is 96% plus. Means whatever we commit, we deliver, and on-time delivery and right quality. We achieve this through an excellent process control and automation wherever possible, because nowadays there are a lot of automation available in the market. So automation is one of the things, and great process controls where we have delivered some of the equipments 4 months ahead of the contractual delivery dates to the customer.
With over 3.5 decades of experience, you are giving your invaluable service to a leading manufacturer, which we spoke about, Praj Industries, right? So, we
Yeah.
would like to hear about some of the numerous contributions that you would have made there. So, could you please let us know a few of them?
Like we said, and I believe I read somewhere that before anything is created in physical world, it is first done in mental world. So before executing anything, once we have the jobs on projects on hand, we have all the details, and there before we physically execute the job, we first execute in mental process where we know what is required when, what is critical path, where we can do automation. And always there is an opportunity for learning wherever we have executed job in past, we must have some learning. So implementing those learnings, great process controls. We have a philosophy of 0D, that is zero defect, zero damage, zero defect, zero damage, and zero on budget, which within produced within the budget. So we follow that zero D philosophy, what our company has, and we have a trademark for this one. And then, of course, we do a PDCA cycle, plan, do, check, and act. So we We have a lot of digitization is one of the important things we have at Praj. We are known for digitization, and we give our system wherever there is a need for a customer to know about their jobs uh, status. We have an access control to their respective jobs.
Sir, it is commendable since you spent just over 2 years in the company. What I find very compelling is that you oversee all 4 units of the company as well as various sections. Taking so much control of the business in such a short span of time requires much more than experience. Could you let us know what those things are?
It's like when wherever I work, it's like, or I believe that Praj, I work for Praj, or wherever I previously worked, I feel this is a company belongs to me and I own this company. If that is there, then rest of the things are, you it's like when we go when we I go to the shop floor and see the jobs. First, again I'm repeat. First, if it is done in mental world, physical world, it's an very easy. Another thing is if you have more blood during, more sweat during peace, less blood during war. So when we execute job, we go on the job. You why with such an experience, you will understand what is going on all right, what is not going all right,
Yeah.
and that there is no, I would say there is no method which will tell you. It's only an engagement of individuals to the job. You dream job, you sleep job, you eat job. So that's how this position comes.
Yeah. I guess, sir, if you consider it as your own, it definitely makes it better in terms of one also thinking and then working on it. Sir, you also carry experience in establishing a new firm. Alongside, you have single-handedly undertaken end-to-end planning and execution. This makes entrepreneurship a noteworthy skill of yours. So, could you share some notable examples of this skill?
I uh, I was a director of one of the company where we have purchasing from land till operational for 4 years. Uh, Now there are few things where we have planned well. It was in Surat, as I worked in Larsen and Toubro. We have called some of the people from senior people from Larsen and Toubro Hazira for inauguration functions, and they were saying just go and have a look at this at company how good they have built. Few things are, though it was an MSME company with 130 million rupees of investment, it had an all system and procedure which was there for a good engineering company. That's one. Second thing is, like it was first for me. I have never built any factory for myself because I was earlier working. So when it's a workshop, when there are roof sheets at 18-meter heights, so I was like from marketing, manufacturing, logistic, procurement, maintenance. It's all in your purview. There's nothing somebody else will do.
Yeah.
So when we were finalizing contract for shade, I had put in one condition where the 10% of the payment will be done after we see the first monsoon and there are no leakage. So that's one where we had that area was prone to flood in case of there is a heavy rain. So we had an generator set which we kept at a height of a 4 meter. So in case of water subsides, the first thing what you need is an power. So these are all things. The layout was such, the machine layout were such where you had a process flow. You start from one, the material is coming, processed, then material is got output and it is delivered to the customer. So since it was done in 2010, whatever the learnings plus whatever the industry's best practices are being implemented. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing examples, sir. Sir, have you ever felt that if you had done something differently early on in your professional life, then your career trajectory would have been different?
Yes, definitely. I mean, if I would have done a sort of a post-graduation or a specialization course, it would have been a different trajectory. Nevertheless, I joined WDC and I learned a lot of things on ESG and independent directors. And that was the what you can say medium through which it is being done is I get a booklet from WDC. There is a weekly online classes and there is a weekly not online class, weekly what you can say session by an industry expert on the subject. Like, I mean, corporate governance is a new thing for me. So there's a weekly online classes from an industry experts, and there are modules through which we go, and there is a exam followed by every module. So there we have learned a lot on corporate governance and ESG, and now ESG is part of our blood.
Sir, we have loads of amazing insights from every bit of conversation that you have been telling us. Like you just told us that better late than never, right?
Yeah.
Sir, you're planning to take up ESG responsibilities, which means being environmentally supportive. Obviously, you have found a better scope of for sustainability in some of your roles. So, what were those roles, and what are your ambitions for your new position?
Uh, ESG, like, if we see industries sometime back, there was SSE, HSE, health and safety, was a buzzword 20 years before. But today it's part of our blood, I would say, within Asia and more so within our country. Uh, Today, the ESG is at same stage or little better. Now there is a lot of enforcement from government on ESG. ESG start from within. I mean, we when we go to as an individual, we go to the market for purchase of anything. We tried and avoid polythene. Tried and avoid whatever minimum you need. That's one. Second is I'm part of industries where we contribute through making lot of projects for green hydrogen, and Praj is known for ethanol. We uh, make those ethanol equipments, hydrogen plants. We as a you know contribute in industries. We get the right material where we use the material to then the wastage is minimal because it's at the end of the day whatever excess material or excess consumables what we use that's going to have impact on environment. As far as ESG social parts is concerned, we do employ a lot of people, those who are the differently abled, where it permits for their job profile. We encourage many women wherever they can participate. In fact, we have a woman employee on shop floor. And as far as governance is concerned, yes, we follow all the current privileged practices. We are basically what happens. We are hardcore shop people. So speaking a lot of things on and whatever learnings are happened through WDC that will be implemented while I am working as an any organization as an ESG expert or BRSR experts. Thank you.
Sir, this gets us to our last question that as you've enrolled with Directors Institute to scale up for the responsibility in the field of ESG, how fruitful has your decision proven so far?
Uh, as of now, yes, we have learned a lot, and wherever it permits in my purview, I am implementing things on the floor or on the office wherever it permits based on learning. In fact, for my unit where I worked in Gujarat for Praj, the BSR reports have been submitted by myself to the boards. So that is one of the things implemented based on learning. And of course, we
Amazing.
had in practice before also, but then That's one thing is being implemented, and wherever, as I said again, I'll repeat, wherever the opportunity is there to implement learnings from WDC, which we have gone through all video series and booklets that are being implemented. And the good thing is that on ESG part, I am committed, and our company is also equally committed on implementing anything on ESG. That's the great thing.
Lovely, sir. Lovely. Your contributions to the society have truly been large, sir, and your conversation we just had has been fulfilling and enriching, and I'm sure that people have learned a lot from whatever knowledge you have spread today. So, firstly, thank you so much again for joining us today, sir, and wish you all the best for new positions and further steps in life.
Thank you for having me on the show, and thanks once again for being on non-working day and having this interview. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure's ours, sir. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.